True happiness isn't about how much you collect. It's about how much you give away. This story will show you exactly what that looks like. Have you ever left something on someone's doorstep and walked away before they could say thank you? Have you ever looked at what you owned and quietly thought this should be enough, but still felt like something was missing? Stay with this story. By the end, you will see why that quiet moment at the doorstep matters more than you think. Most of us spend our lives trying to get more. More money, more safety, more time. We think happiness is somewhere just ahead, almost close enough to touch. But in a small town near green hills and a gentle stream, a woman named Anna had already found it. Not because life gave her much, but because she learned what to do with a little. Anna's cottage sat at the edge of the village. In the morning, you could hear her gate hinge creak. You could smell the earth from her garden. And right behind her, waddling on small orange feet, was Poppy, her white hen with black spots and a tiny red comb. Anna had one egg each morning. That was all. She held it in both hands before she did anything else. She felt the warmth of it. And then she planned her whole day around it. She ate half for breakfast. She saved the rest for evening. She tended her garden in the quiet. She talked to Poppy the way some people talk to old friends. The rows of vegetables were small but straight. She walked with a cane. She closed the garden gate twice, once to check, once to be sure. At night she left a small lamp near the window, though no one was coming. Every morning before she set the egg down, she whispered the same line, soft, to herself, never to anyone who could hear. One is enough, my dear. May we always have just what we need. Then one morning Poppy laid 2 eggs. Anna blinked at them both. She picked up the second one. She took it to the market. She did not ask for much, just a handful of rice and a small piece of jaggery. She could have asked for more. She didn't. The following days Poppy kept laying 2. The villagers noticed. Sell both, said one. Feed her more, maybe she'll give you 3. Think bigger. You could have 10 hens. Make a business. Anna only smiled. 1 for me, she said, and 1 to share. That's enough. She left eggs on doorsteps. She handed them to children on their way home from school. She walked away before anyone could answer the door. Nobody teaches you that part. That walking away before the thank you, before the recognition, that is the whole thing right there. Then the monsoon came. The rain fell for days. The stream rose. The road turned to mud. The fields washed away. Families had nothing left. Anna went inside. She counted the eggs in the bowl. She remembered every doorstep, every door she had walked away from before anyone could open it. And maybe you have stood in that same rain, not knowing if you saved enough, not knowing if it was too late. Anna sat on her doorstep. The rain kept falling. She looked at the eggs in the bowl and did not move. Then the villagers came to her door. They stood in the rain. Some of them looked down at the ground. Anna, one of them said, why didn't you sell more when you had the chance? Why didn't you think bigger? Why did you give so much away? She looked at them. Quietly, calmly. I kept only what I needed, she said. The rest was a gift. You have looked at what you own and thought this is not enough. Not because it was small. Because someone else told you it should be bigger. That voice was never yours to begin with. Anna went inside and started boiling the eggs she had saved. That evening she left warm boiled eggs on the doorstep next door. She did not knock. She set them down and walked back. The next morning she pickled what was left. She lined the jars along the windowsill in a row. Poppy laid 2 eggs again. Anna picked them up. Same as always. The rain slowed. The mud dried. People started walking again. The stream was calm. Anna was in the garden. Poppy walked beside her. A mother from the village came through the gate. She had her 2 children with her. She didn't bring anything. She just walked to Anna and put her hand over hers. She stood there for a moment without speaking. Then she said, "You were ready when none of us were." Anna shook her head slowly. "Poppy was ready," she said. "I just listened." Anna did not become famous. She did not build anything big. She became the woman people thought about when they had more than they needed and did not know what to do with it. Every time Anna gave an egg away, she did not lose something. She stored something in people, in trust, in a village that remembered her when it mattered. What you give away is never really gone. My friend, think about the last time you had a little extra. What did you do with it? The jars stay full, the neighbors stay hungry, and one day you have more than you need and no one left to share it with. Today give something you are going to keep. Not a big thing, just one thing. Say thank you for something small, out loud, to yourself if no one is around, and if you feel like it, write it down somewhere. You will see it tomorrow. Has someone ever quietly helped you without asking for anything back? Tell me about it in the comments. I want to read it. That thing you left on someone's doorstep without knocking, that was not a small act. That was not shyness. That was happiness choosing itself. You already have enough. You just haven't seen it yet.